Okay, this is IM2 and we're doing lesson 4-2 and we're talking about the angle bisector theorem. So the idea is that if we have a line that bisects an angle, if we draw a 90-degree line into either one of those sides, these two lines on the sides will be equal. Notice that you can't just make any line, right? We can't make a random line. It has to be 90 degrees from the sides. On the same section or the same vein, we can say that if we have two 90-degree angles coming out from any given angle, we can assume that that point, if drawn a line through it, it would bisect Q. So let's try to draw it over on Desmos geometry. So I'm going to put two line segments. I'm going to try to go for a 100-degree angle. And it's probably not going to come out the first time. So let's go for it and let's see if we can do this. So I use my angle to actually measure that and I just cover over those points. Oh, I got 107, so pretty close. So I can move this so that it's equal to 100, right? I'm just going to stretch that line out so I have a little more room to work with. All right, so we're going to try to bisect that. So let's bisect it. And thankfully, I chose 100, so it's pretty easy to find the 50-degree mark. You can see the light numbers underneath. So that is our angle bisector. If we drew a line from here and here, that would be an angle bisector of that. That's 50 degrees. It cuts it in half. We can actually go ahead and turn that into a different color so you can keep track of it. I kind of like orange. All right, so then what we can do is let's drop a 90-degree angle. So I'm going to try to go for right down here and right down there. All right, it didn't quite make a 90-degree angle, so I'll just slide this. Oh, I gotta switch back. I'll just slide this over a little bit until it hits 90 degrees. All right, so that's our 90-degree angle. And we can make a line segment from here to here. And let's give that line segment a color, and then let's give it a label. And we're going to give ourselves a little flexibility. If it's 2.838779, we'll give ourselves the significant figures. So let's show on the side, on the other side, that it's the same thing. So we're going to try to go for 90 degrees. It's probably going to take us 2 shots. All right, it didn't quite. We got 82. So let's just slide it over till it hits 90. All right, and there's our 90-degree angle. And then we'll make that same line segment and we'll color it and we will figure out what the length is and how close it is. We'll color it green and we'll label it 2.87, 2.83. I'm going to call it, for computer technology, pretty freaking close, especially because I moved the angle changes first. But these two are basically the same length drawn from that perpendicular bisector.